Have you ever looked through a photo album and realized the most important picture is missing? That's the story of Dave. Now, Dave was a legend, a world-renowned travel photographer. If you've ever scrolled through those jaw-dropping images of Icelandic glaciers or the bustling markets of Marrakesh, chances are you've seen his work. His photos were vibrant, alive. They told stories without a single word. For over a decade, that was his life, chasing the golden hour across continents. He left his small hometown at 20 with a beat-up camera and a one-way ticket, promising to capture the world. And he did. He photographed presidents, rare animals, ancient ruins. He had a portfolio that could make you weep. He won awards, his prints sold for thousands, and his name was synonymous with adventure. He was living the dream. But while he was capturing the faces of strangers in far-flung lands, the faces back home were fading. He'd call his parents, of course. Quick, hurried conversations from an airport lounge or a hotel lobby. "I'm in Nepal, Dad. The mountains are incredible. I'm heading to the Amazon, Mom. Talk to you in a few weeks." 10 years slipped by like this. A decade of missed birthdays, holidays, and quiet Sunday afternoons. Then he got the call. The one every child who lives far from home dreads. His father had passed away. Suddenly, Dave dropped everything. He flew for 20 hours, a hollow feeling growing in his chest. Back in his childhood home, everything was exactly as he'd left it, just older, dustier. On his mother's bedside table was a small, worn-out photo. It was a picture of his dad, taken a few months ago by a neighbor. He was standing by the old oak tree in their backyard, smiling. But the photo was blurry. The lighting was terrible. It was, by all technical standards, a bad photograph. And yet, Dave couldn't stop staring at it. He went to his dad's study looking for a better picture. He rummaged through drawers and old boxes, his heart pounding. He found photos of himself as a kid, photos of his parents' wedding, but nothing recent of his dad. He realized with a sickening lurch that the last photo he had of his father was one he took himself over 10 years ago, on the day he left. Here he was, a man who had photographed the world, who could capture the soul of a stranger with a single click, and he didn't have a single decent photograph of his own father in the last decade of his life. He could tell you what a Tibetan monk's wrinkles looked like up close, but he couldn't recall the new lines that had formed around his father's eyes. He had thousands of breathtaking images stored on hard drives, but the one he now craved, the one that truly mattered, a simple, clear portrait of his dad, smiling, in the backyard, was the one he never thought to take. It was the photograph that wasn't taken, and its absence was more powerful, more heart-wrenching than any picture he had ever captured. It taught him the most painful lesson of all. Sometimes the most extraordinary subjects are not a world away, but right in front of us, waiting for us to notice.